Hi, how are you guys doing? Thank you for the subscribers, and if you have not subscribed yet and you're watching me, kindly consider subscribing to this channel. So today I'm here to teach you one or two things that will help you when importing your goods from China to Kenya successfully. So if you're there, you don't have a job, when you do your math, having a shop, it's quite a lot of money, especially in town. You'll need licenses, you'll need so many things for you to run a shop. But guess what? You can always sell your goods when at the comfort of your house. Nowadays, you have so many social media platforms where you can market your goods and sell them. All you have to do is to have a pickup point, or you yourself can go deliver those goods. Okay, so you who are there and you want to learn how to import goods from China, and it is your first time in the right channel, do not change. Listen till the end of this video, and I'm sure you're going to gain a lot of knowledge on how you're going to do it. So let's start from the beginning, because I'm sure some of you are listening to me have not done it yet. So on your phone, you're going to download the Alibaba app. When you download the Alibaba app, of course it's in dollars. You go to the settings and you change the currency, whereby it's, you're going to view the goods and the prices on Kenyan shillings, or in any other country. Being Nigeria, we're going to view the currency according to your country. So when importing goods from goods in China are very affordable, whereby most of the things that you go and buy there in town, those sellers, they import their goods from China, whereby you make a very good profit margin when you import your goods and not going to buy them in Kamukunji or those markets here in Kenya, whereby buyers go to buy. So I'm giving you a secret on how you're going to make a very big profit margin when you decide to start that business today. So click the you have already downloaded the Alibaba app, right? You have changed the currency into your country so that you can review goods easily. So when you see me looking down here, I've written some points down so that I don't forget anything that will be of important to you. So when you download the Alibaba app, you're going to identify the product that you would like to ship into the country. If you want to sell bags, you're going to search bags. If you're going to sell pens, if you're going to sell clothes, if you're going to sell shoes, if you're going to sell jewelry, so you just search there. Then you're going to see so many suppliers are going to come up. Now you just don't go and pick any supplier. Since you have seen some nice earrings they are being advertised, don't be in a hurry to go and buy that. Okay, so take your time, review the product, read the description below. Don't just go purchasing since it is so affordable. First of all, you're going to check on this supplier. Is this supplier verified? That is the first thing you're going to check. You're going to get a lot of suppliers selling the same product. Others are cheaper than others. You're going to notice some differences, yeah, depending on who is supplying that product. So do not just go buying. No, check whether the supplier is verified. That is the first thing you do. Is the supplier verified? Okay, check how many years they have been into the business. Okay, you check. Just don't go there. You have to check these things to avoid mistakes and to avoid being scammed. Number 1, download the Alibaba app. Number 2, identify the product that you want to purchase. Okay. You have seen the product you want to purchase. Let's check if this supplier is verified. After confirming that the supplier is verified, confirm how many years have this supplier been into business. Oh, you're going to check the supplier's been in business for like 4, 5 years, 3 years. You'll be like, okay, this person have done business, and if this person is still supplying, this means that he's a good supplier that you can work with. Okay, now you have already chosen the supplier you want to work with. Check the product that you want to ship into the country. Check the MOQ of that product. This means you have to check how many pieces that you have to buy. Okay, some products there in Alibaba, they are so cheap, but you have to buy them in large quantity. So you have to check the MOQ of that good. If you can afford to buy it, well and good. If the MOQ is 10 pieces, why not? If the MOQ is 20 pieces, that is something you can do. Okay, but now you may find that others, the MOQ is 1,000. Oh my goodness. How can, and you're not in a position to buy 1,000 pieces, right? And you're a first time business person, like you want to start importing for the first time. Don't ship that. You're not just do like 10 pieces, 20 pieces. Import that. Something that your budget will allow without strain. Okay, so you have already checked the MOQ of the product, right? Okay, now another thing to keep in mind is this thing light. Is it light? Is it light? Is it bulky? No, this is the tricky part about it all. Import lightweight things. If you want to bring them by air, of which you're going to get your products within 2 weeks, 2 weeks to 3 weeks, you're going to get your products if it's by air, right? But check, the product must be very, very light. Something like watches, that is something like jewels, that is something very light. So that is something that you're supposed to start with. You know why? Because by air, they measure your goods in kilograms. 1 kilogram, when it gets into the country, you only pay around 1,300. 13 to 1,500, depending on the shipping agent that you used. Are we together? Okay, so make sure that the goods that you're bringing into the country through air, they are very, very light. Huh? Do you know why? You can go there, buy something very affordable, right? And it's bulky. Then you choose air. Then they get into the country. How are you going to pay for that? You're going to find that you have paid for that item to the shipping agents a very, very, very high amount of money that even if you sell it, you won't make any profit. In fact, you are going to go losses. Make sure you buy something lightweight. 1 kg to bring into the country through air, it's between 13 to 1,500 depending on the shipping agent that you use. And that 1 kg, it can be like 20 watches. 20 watches, you pay for them like 1,300 to come into the country. Now when you sell them, you're going to make a profit to pay that you're going to be able to pay for the shipping, for the buying, and still remain something in your pocket. Make sure that it is very lightweight. If you are bringing in something heavy, it might be heavy but one. Please bring it through the sea, via sea. You know why? Via sea, they just measure through CBM, like the carton, the size of the carton. Doesn't depend how bulky it is, just the size. Even small size, the lower the amount of money that you will pay. Okay, it can be something very heavy, one tiny but very heavy, but when you bring it through the air, it will be like 10 kilograms. Remember, I've told you 1 kg through air goes for 13 to 15 depending on the shipping agent that you use. So let's be wise, my people. Let's be wise. Check on that. Another thing. So that is the key factor. Okay, I'm just checking my notes to make sure I don't leave out any important points. Okay, so if you decide to bring them, so the key factor in shipping goods its means of shipping it into the country. That is, you choose sea or air. If your goods are lightweight, choose air. Lightweight, choose air. If it's bulky and heavy, kindly choose sea, so that you can be able to sell it and still make profit. So where do you get the shipping agents? Where? You're going to go to your Google and you're going to search shipping agents from China to Kenya. There are so many. There are so many. Okay, so you're going to talk to the agent of your choice. Let them give you the address, their address in China and here in Kenya. In China, when they give you that address, when you talk to your supplier, the supplier normally asks you, do you have an agent in China? What do you say? You say yes, and you send the address that the shipping agent will have given you. You send it to the supplier. So this agent is going to give you two addresses, one in China and the other one in Kenya. The one in China, you're going to send it to the supplier, so that the supplier, they can take your goods there. Not the shipping agent. From there, they're going to bring those goods to their address here in Kenya. Then they're going to notify you, hey, your goods are here in Kenya, and you go get your goods and business starts, right? So don't sit there, do something. Do something, ship your goods from China to Kenya. It is very affordable. You just have to have a plan. Have a plan. Choose something that is going to be very, very profitable. Choose something that it is. Another thing I've forgotten, you have to be very, very patient. If you're a business person, you're going to be very, very patient. If you choose C, it's going to take like a month. But it's okay, because when the goods come here, you're going to make a lot of profit. So please, 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 when importing your goods, make sure that the key factor is the means of shipping. Please, if your good is bulky, don't use air. Use sea. If it's very lightweight, just use air. Just pay 13 to 1500 depending on the shipping agent. So I hope that you have learned something from this video, and if you want any help, kindly comment down there. I help people import goods. I see to it that the goods are here. We follow it up until you get your goods. Yeah, kindly do that. So if you feel like you're sticking, like there is somewhere you didn't understand, well, kindly communicate, ask questions. Okay, if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly consider subscribing. Bye.